You're listening to the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons & Dragons on the internet for your amusement. This is episode number 340, Egg-Lass Angels, Season 5, episode 19 for April 2022. 3 mimics in a trench coat.
Welcome back to Total Party Kill. I am Scott McNulty. I am a Dungeon Master. This is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast. It's how it works. Welcome back to the players. I'm going to introduce them right now in an order of my choosing. And I choose Aline Sims first. Hello.
Hi, I'm going to pull this up or I'm going to mess everything up.
I played checks notes. Wait a second. It's very important character in play here.
Shifting.
You know what?
Prepared?
Never had this problem.
Hello, I play Shara, the Air Genasi Rogue.
Oh. I choose next Jason Snell.
That's how it works. I am Jason Snell, and I'm playing Carlos. He is a mole who likes to run and hit things, and he's a gladiator, and he just likes fighting.
Who doesn't like fighting?
Thursday night's all right for fighting.
I will now choose Steve Lutz because he spoke.
Wow. I know how to get my introduction squeezed in there between other players just by saying something stupid. Speaking of which, I am playing a 3-creen bard named Kachka. Doesn't get much stupider than that. Yeah.
Okay. There was not a good ending to that. Tony Sindelar is next on my list of choices.
Hello, it's me, Tony Sindelar. I use he/him pronouns, as does my character, Regdar, the regular guy. He's a secret wizard. He's officially a Templar, but he hasn't really checked in a long time, so his Templar standing is question mark. There's probably some paperwork that has not been filed.
We'll be back in the city of which you come from at some point.
No rush.
I mean, it's Athos. They probably assume you're dead.
It's true. Always assume.
But the good news is Athos also has a lot of good laws about taking people who were declared dead and declaring them alive again.
I think I'm required contractually to tell you that none of our laws are quote-unquote good.
No, the "we thought you were dead" law is actually the best law on Athos.
55% of them are slavery related. It's not a great city, people.
I want to be clear, though. "We thought you were dead" law doesn't actually bring back any of your possessions. It's just more of a hearty handshake and a sorry.
Oh, that's nice.
Haven't even finished the introductions and we're off the rails.
Nope. That's true. But
we're world
my
building
next
here,
choice,
man. Come on.
Yeah, world building, Dan.
Hello, Erica.
You love worlds.
I mean, I was the one that sent us off the rails that time, so I feel like
true.
it's fair that I interrupted before my own introduction. Yes, I am playing Zotasha, a tiefling mystic, and both of our pronouns are she, her.
My final choice is, of course, Dan Morin.
Hi, Scott. For this week's prize task, I brought my Omlawliest of characters. Omlaw, the Goliath Barbarian, level 8. Very exciting. He uses he/him pronouns, as do I, and we are all ready to rumble.
All right, 1 point.
Thank you.
What?
Wow.
Point?
Well, no one else got any points, so.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
It was not a hit
true.
point. It was more like a pity point, but it's still a point.
I'll take it.
Right?
Take any points you can get. And when last we met, you fought some translucent-skinned cultists and a couple of chools in a room, I suppose, or a cavern kind of thing. There's water
a place,
around.
A place.
Look
it was
at
definitely a
this.
thing.
On a Cartesian
Really,
plane, perhaps.
building it. Remember when you got bad enough for world building, and now look at what we're left with.
Oh dear, I didn't get mad at you for world building. I was quiet. Now you're still in the same room that has water, dead jewels, 2 dead cultists. To your north is a very powerful waterfall.
Does that mean we're not going to be able to climb it?
You'll find out. And to your southeast, yes, is the waterfall that you all climbed up, or some of you flew, to get into this level that you're on now. So what would you like?
Me think we live here now.
I'm curious about these translucent-skinned cultists. I just want to, take a look at the one that I knocked down. And I don't know, do a medicine check or something. It's like, is this a magical thing? Is this contagious? Like, I don't want to touch him. But
No, me think they just cannot handle criticism.
It's translucent,
that's-
not thin.
13.
Eh.
I don't know. This adventure is pretty thin.
Oh. Take that, whoever wrote
And
this
then Rektar
adventure.
died.
Wizards of the Coast. Yeah.
You guys aren't even real wizards.
Yeah.
That's right. And you're landlocked. Slime. They're slimy. They're damp. It certainly looks like they went under some sort of transformation because they appear to be human, except
Okay.
for the slime and the translucent flesh.
They got like they're right. I mean, the translucent flesh makes it really easy to count their bones and various organs to determine.
Yeah.
It's
And I-
translucent. It's not transparent, so you can get
Oh.
a vague idea of the bone
That's
structure.
right.
And
You can see some shapes.
All right. Sorry.
And you did hear them kind
Shapes.
of make unintelligible noises when you came in as well. So,
wow,
but
just
they're
like us.
cultists. Exactly. Take
All
that,
right, well,
cultists.
Okay.
I'd like to check out this waterfall to the north here.
All right.
Let's do that.
Did
It
anybody
is-
rifle through the possessions of the translucent cultists yet?
I'm looking
Nope.
at one of them. So
They are unrifled, but they have this
Are their
one.
possessions translucent?
They don't have any transparent possessions, nor, well, actually, you can't see them, so it's hard to tell. Nor do they have any possessions at all. They have a couple of javelins, so 4 javelins, and that's about it.
These are opaque javelins.
These are opaque javelins.
All right. I was just making sure.
I have a
I was
transparent
almost
Gifka.
going to say translucent, but they are not translucent. They are opaque. Now, Kachka, you are at the bottom of a raging waterfall that is 40 feet high.
Yes. Are there any obvious handholds or anything that I could easily climb up the side of the wall with?
Not obvious. It's just a sheet of water. You feel the current here is pretty strong, and it's kind of pushing you away. You don't have to roll for this, but you are kind of actively trying to move forward so that you're not swept away.
Can we peek under and see if there's like a hidden cave behind or what the terrain is like back there?
Sure, give me a perception check
Oh, that's
or an investigation check if you like.
that's my worst. But sure. It's a 10. I think that's more of a 17 because it rolled on the side, but D&D Beyond says it's a 10.
a 10 with notes of 17.
Asterisk. Let's split the difference.
All
Pretty hints of
It's a 13, I guess. You get drenched, but you kind of stick your head through the waterfall, and you just see a wall behind it. Of a natural
wall.
like the cave surface.
All right, maybe we should just go back the way we came, you guys.
Now you realize that you climbed up
We do realize?
the previous waterfall.
We did climb up.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
telling you. And
So
you
we can
could
climb up this one. All right, Amlal's going to give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
Carlos
Pretty
athletics.
athletic.
All
Yeah.
right, this time,
and then
please,
bring a rope with you.
please
All
throw
right.
down a rope this time.
All right.
Yeah.
Last time we got attacked. It's not my fault.
All
You
right.
might
True.
get attacked this time.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna-
I still want you thrown out.
This time,
All right.
I don't
Carlos
think
is going to tie the rope around his waist, and the rest of it's just going to dangle behind. So if you
I
want
love
to
this.
yank
This is great.
yank him
Ah.
off, you could do that too. Hey,
No,
now.
I would never do that. I don't yank people off cliffs. I
Good.
shove them.
You shove them. That's right. Well, it's hard to know what the force vector is. So
Can
anyway,
you do that in reverse and just lift us up the cliff?
Shove
us
athletics check,
upward?
Scott.
Oh.
I don't
I
think
got a
mage-
Yes,
15.
athletics check, please. Umlal scampers up
23.
the waterfall, and Carlos
It's not a competition.
follows.
I got a 12 to scamper.
You fail to scamper,
I did
sadly.
not.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the rope.
Ragnar gets a
Me
15.
too.
Regdar surprisingly scampers up.
Yeah, I don't know how because I was real
He
bad
sees
at that before.
Shara, and he's like, I could do that.
I totally couldn't before. So,
And everyone who is at the top of the waterfall, please make a strength saving throw.
is that to be
19.
not thrown back down it?
Correct.
16.
All right, yes, because you're at the top and
11.
you realize the current is very, very strong.
Is the current
And-
stronger at the top than it was climbing up the thing? Is that how waterfalls work?
Yes, because when it's going over the edge, it speeds up. And
You gotta say it in a slightly different tone to be believable.
Gravity pulls
It's
it
like
down.
a vortex. It swirls around.
Yeah,
you.
it's potential energy, waterfall magic.
The water that's falling is pulling on the water behind it.
Well, guess what else is going to pull? I'm going to pull
The
on
key
the rope
is to
and
just,
try to.
as long as, well, if I get pulled, as long as I jump right before I hit the ground, I'll be fine.
All right.
Should we tie that rope to
So-
something rather than just having it secured around Carlos?
Oh yeah, if we could do that, that would be great. If there's a
That might be a
stalact-
good idea.
tight- Either a stalagmite
Regdar
or
rolled a
whatever.
pretty pathetic 11. I don't know if I'm being thrown to my death by that waterfall.
We'll catch you, Regdar!
I won't.
Is everybody done?
yes.
Okay. Regdar falls down the waterfall and takes...
I don't have a chance to grab him before he falls, does it? Do I?
No, 17 points of damage.
Oh my god.
What? Did I land on my neck?
It's a 40-foot waterfall.
It's 40 feet tall.
Well,
4D feet.
And 4d6 points of damage.
That's a good roll on 46, man.
It
Should be
is.
playing for us.
What happened to Nice
I
Scott?
wouldn't be part of this party.
So
I
somebody
was
want to
like
secure
Scott.
the rope up there and
Yeah.
let the rest of us scamper up?
Regdar and Carlos look around and
Scott
see
didn't work
Scott.
out.
Can we find a way? To,
Regdar looks at nothing.
can we tie?
Regdar's at the bottom of the waterfall.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, Omwal and Carlos are looking around to see if we can tie it to something, or do we have to just stand there and pull ourselves?
So I'm just going to reveal some more of the area for you. So you can see this room. Let me read you the description of this room for Carlos and Umlal. Stalactites cover the ceiling of this cave, which slopes down towards the south. Embankments, so you are at the south actually, so it's sloping upwards to the north. Embankments skirt the edges, and small flat stones rise from the water, which is about 5 feet deep. Tiny white fish move through the shallows, darting over glittering coins visible beneath the water.
Pretty.
And so these stones are, they're scattered about, as you can see here. So you could certainly find an outcropping as well, like on this, you could see along the wall, hugging the wall, there's like a pathway. You could find some kind of thing to tie your rope on if you like.
It's going to need a lot of rope, though, because it's got to be 40 feet plus whatever.
Well, it's 50 feet of rope probably, right?
Of course, I've got 600 feet.
Well, too bad you're at the bottom.
It's unfortunate.
And very heavy to lift, because you have 600 feet of rope.
Yes. How much does that weigh?
I don't know. I asked Scott a long time ago if I could buy 600 feet of rope, and he said sure. So I've got 600 feet
Well,
of
you
rope.
bought it. That doesn't necessarily mean you're carrying it.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
left
don't
it,
see
you
why
left
not.
it in the store.
We don't do
Storage
encumbrance
locker.
around here. I can carry whatever the hell I want.
All right, so Carlos and Alma will secure the rope and toss it down to their compatriots, hopefully making their climb a little bit easier.
I was hoping I could just tie it to myself and somebody would
Pull you up.
pull me up. Yeah.
Pull your
come on.
way! Come on!
Tell me how you'd like to do it.
I'm gonna wait and see.
You can like
I'll-
yank on the rope a
I'll
couple
climb up.
times
So
and wait
the
for
people-
No, I was gonna telepathically be like, okay, you can pull me
Yeah.
up now.
Yeah, I mean, if
The folks that are at
Sure.
the bottom of the waterfall, you saw Regdar slam into the bottom of the waterfall.
Yeah, see,
He does
I don't wanna
that.
be
He does.
climbing.
And then
to
probably
be
like
fair,
2 seconds
to be
later.
fair, the water was really fast right at the top of the
Fair.
waterfall.
It's true. And then you see Umlal and Carlos kind of peek over the edge, shake their heads, and then disappear to do something, which is, one assumes, tie the rope to a secure outcropping. And then you see an end of a rope kind of be thrown over the edge. And now it's
Well,
the rope is kind
how
of
do I know
in
that's
the water.
them
but
and not some interloper?
So I'll look at
be a
Regdar.
mimic
mimics.
disguised as a rope.
Could be anybody up there throwing
be
a
a
rope
snake.
down.
Could be a
Could be
snake.
three
Snake.
mimics. Could be 3 mimics. Carlos mimic, Almal mimic, and 1 rope mimic working together. 3 mimic job.
It's the oldest
As so often
story in
happens.
the book.
Yeah, 3 mimics and
I mean, it could be
three
a
mimics in a
trench
trench coat.
coat,
Also,
yep.
the trench coat is a mimic.
It's a mimic.
Mimic, yeah. This could be a long con. You guys could have been mimics for levels.
True. You never know. Anyways, you want to climb up the waterfall or?
I'm gonna look at Regdar and ask him if he's okay before I do anything
No,
else.
my head really hurts.
Like, I don't have any
But-
healing, but I just want to check on you.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
really would like to go to sleep and attune to my really great robes. This is the worst.
Don't let him go to sleep. He has a concussion.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, so I'm gonna suggest that Regdar like try to climb up first since he's injured, and
all right.
maybe we can keep an eye on him from here.
All right, Regdar will try and climb up. I'm doing athletics again, or is this straight up strength?
Give me an athletics check with advantage.
I rolled a classic Regdar 3 and a critical success.
Nice.
Somehow, powered by the serious brain damage that he has taken, Regdar forgets who he is and scrambles up that rope
Regdar makes it
like a man who's great at gym class.
Regdar makes it look easy.
He stopped overthinking it.
And so, Regdar, when you get to the top, are you gonna kind of follow the rope to the pathway, or where are you going?
I'm not going to stand in the part that pushes me over and takes a bunch of damage again. No, I'm going to scamper over to one of these little islands.
Question. All right, well,
surely
place
nothing
yourself.
bad will happen on these islands that you revealed on the map.
Nothing
There are
bad
also
ever happened on an island.
glittering coins in the water.
No way that's a trap.
Yeah, we're level 8 now. We're not suckers. Well, we're not that.
Are we at
kind
the bottom
sucker.
of a wishing well? If you look up, is there like an opening at the top?
Troy's bucket.
Amal has.
Okay.
Everyone looks up and Amal's
Good
collected
reference.
like 80 coins already.
They're just like,
His mouth.
Ammo, that's in your mouth. My pockets are full.
All right, I'm going up the rope.
Up the rope. Give me an athletics check.
Well,
with
there's a
advantage,
10.
please.
And there is an 11.
You say, I'm going up the rope. And then it is very slick, and you can't get purchase, so you do not go up the rope.
Oh. All right.
Oh, well.
Kachka walks away and lets somebody else have a turn.
I am literally tying the rope to myself and then going to telepathically say, I guess I could probably see Carlos up there. Like, can you pull me up now, please? Telepathically and very charmingly.
Sure.
Okay.
Strength check.
Yes, please.
Athletics or straight strength?
Straight strength.
Straight strength. Great Scott.
23.
24. Ah, high five.
All right, well, you are just kind of hurtled up the waterfall, knocking against the rock and half
ready for that. I'm
submerged in
using my-
water very quickly.
I hold my breath. I'm kicking.
You waterboarded
We
her.
broke Zatasha. Or we were
No, this
too
is-
strong.
This is fun. This is fun. I'm loving this.
And then you
Yeah.
crest the
Repelling.
edge and you're up there.
All right, I will
Now,
untie.
where are you going to go?
I am going to scramble for the same. Looks like there might be room for another person on that same island that Regdar is on.
This is
Hang
my
on.
island. Let's find another island.
Hi, Regdar. It's good to see you. As I untie the rope and then let
Hi.
them toss it back down for
My head hurts.
whoever's next.
All right, I'll give it a shot again.
Go, Shara, go. Go, Shara, go.
Ah, 18.
My lungs feel like water.
Shara, you get up there with no problem.
Okay, and I'm going to I'd like to can I make my way to the looks like flat land question mark behind Regdar and Zatasha, like across the water from them?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I will give Regdar 2 points of healing.
All right, Kachka, you.
I look at Amal looks at Carlos and says, "Me think that everybody, right?"
Oh,
Not
No.
quite. All right, Kachka's going to make a go of it again.
all right, Kachka. Don't let us down.
Aha, 21.
You climb up there with the grace and speed of a thrycreen.
Nice.
I'll leave that.
Are we known for our grace? I didn't
I
realize.
think they're acrobatic.
I think
right?
so.
I don't know. A lot of legs.
Scuttling.
Yeah, I think of them as
You
like
would think
a
with the
giant
extra
praying
arms
mantis.
it would be that much easier for
They're
me to
kinda
climb.
graceful.
But
I think they're nature's ballerina.
That's right.
That's what they say.
Unless ballet
all right,
is
Catch,
outlawed on ethics, I don't know.
Where are
eyeing
you
these,
going?
I'm eyeing these coins.
I'm going to continue on past Amlal and Carlos.
Okay.
And I will probably take up residence on the small island to the east of Regdar and Zatasha.
I guess Carlos,
All right.
Carlos and Omlo, I assume, will, once Kachka is there, turn around and also kind of wade or swim or whatever we do up toward the. I'm gonna go kind of off to the right.
Good work, team.
Great job, everybody.
Okay.
Except for Regdar.
I rolled a 15 to a perception check. I'm assuming I noticed the gold coins. So I
You
just
do.
want to, like, is
There
there
are
anything...
little white fish
Okay.
darting about.
And is there anything else in particular I notice about the coins? I probably should have rolled an Arcana
Yeah, I'm
check,
also
but-
looking at these coins. Let's roll this.
Well, as you're looking at the coins,
Kachka is averting her eyes away from the coins. Just for
Oh, I'm
the
looking straight at them.
something happens.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Events occur in
classic
this
Dungeon and
location.
And I will tell you what it is. So Shara does a 24 hit.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my!
Handily.
All right. Regdar does a 21 hit.
I told you not to come to my island.
Shara's not on your island.
well,
Shara does a 12 hit.
No.
Wait, is she getting hit twice, or is this one for me?
Oh, that one's for you. Sorry.
12 does
Zatasha.
yeah, 12 hits.
All right.
my
Kachka does
armor
a
class is
24 hit.
You know what 24 hits. Well, you
do,
got to
I
ask
just
me
like
questions
asking.
that you know the answer to.
now we're being murdered by coins.
Carlos does a 19
Not even
hit.
folding money.
Yes, a 19 hits.
All right. And Umlal does a 19
busy.
hit.
Oh, technically.
All right, so-
Technically.
One of what happened, you may be wondering. One of the stalactites
Was
appears to
not
have
so
just
tight.
shot out 6 tendrils that have grappled
no,
all of you.
Not a roper.
Ropers. We've seen these, right? Or was that different characters? I don't remember
Different
anymore.
different
That was
campaign.
Different campaign.
I imagine that. Well, no spoilers
are
for other
horrible.
adventures, but
Yeah.
The worst
I
Three's
heard it-
Company character.
I heard.
Yeah, is
I
it-
heard a story about them.
Is it Mr. Roper or Mrs. Roper? That's what I
I
need.
think we made all. I think we made all those jokes last time too.
Because I feel like our strategy will be very different depending on who we've got here. If is it wearing a muumuu? Is I guess the obvious.
So Tasha just says,
Come and knock
I
on my
told you we should have
cave."
gone east.
Yeah, why did we go back the way we came?
That is
Real good question. Real good.
good.
We already killed everybody in those
Maybe if I
passageways.
ask it a third time, we will finally do that.
All right, you are
Probably not.
all
Sorry, did you say
grappled by the
something,
roper.
Satasha?
Are we
No.
Okay.
rolling initiative now? Is that what we're doing?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
No, ropers are
No.
ropers
No,
are no
no.
fun.
Others-
You die before you get a chance to roll.
I might.
And you are all
Roper's fall.
pulled towards the roper. And it will. Let's see.
Do we take any damage?
Shara does a 13 hit.
No.
Okay. So it tries to bite you and misses.
See, that would have hit me, so
And now we should roll initiative.
Okay.
How close,
Okay.
Scott? How close does it pull us?
It just pulls. It pulls all of you except for Shara. Shara is right next to it. Everyone else is just kind of 5 feet above the floor.
Terrible rolls.
I bet it's not as bad as mine.
I rolled a 1, so
I rolled a critical success initiative. I'll have a great view of being killed.
I also rolled a 1, but fortunately, I have advantage on initiative rolls, and I also rolled a 10, so that worked out better.
Oh, look, I don't have to add anything.
Oh dear.
Simple math.
Yep, I also rolled a 1, but I have a -1 to my
Oh no.
Wow.
my initiative, so I go at 0.
Look at Regdar getting to go pretty early in the order. That's a
Yeah, it's not going to
Fun
really
and
help
different.
me. Yeah. Well, I got that +0 initiative modifier that, everyone's talking about.
Why have we not rested yet?
I don't know.
Because we haven't found a place to rest. Like, we haven't even had enough open
Got a
land
magical hut
to-
I can put anywhere.
Can you put it in water,
Now
though?
you
I don't want to
tell us.
rest in water.
There was a big ass island in the room down below.
That was a mountainous island. I don't think a hut would have worked there. Otherwise, I would have suggested it because I did think of that, but it was like, no, this is not. There's not 10 square feet of flat land.
Well, this is draining out. There should be more flat land shortly.
We can only hope.
Keep hope alive, everyone. That's what I say.
It's the hope that kills you. And the roper. Sorry,
I think it might be
It's
the roper.
roper that kills you.
Mostly the roper. Okay, Shara, you go first. You're grappled. And hovering above the, probably 15 feet above the water.
Did we already fight one of these guys?
Not in this game, I don't think.
All right, so I'm going to pull out my rapier of wounding
Wound it.
and hack at this tentacle. That's a 22 to hit.
22 will hit a roper tentacle.
Mere 4 damage. And then with my second attack or second weapon, I rolled a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Okay. Do I get sneak attack damage because all of these other people are also technically within 5 squares of the creature? Because it's
5 feet.
5 feet.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, thank you.
Everyone else is not within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess you
it's
could
like-
argue the tendril is part of it.
Yeah,
so
that's-
sure.
Okay. All right. So that, my sneak attack damage is 13.
All right, and so you are just attacking the tendril, is that right?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
all I can reach, I'm assuming, from here.
No, you're actually right next to it.
Oh, okay. Well, then
'Cause
I'm attacking it.
Pulled you up and tried to bite you.
Okay. I attack its face.
Oh, all right. I thought you were.
It's like mainly face, right? Or I mean, it's stalactite,
Maw.
but it's got a big maw
It does have a big maw.
and a big paw.
So how much damage did you do all told?
All told, I did 17. 4 of
Alright.
that cannot be regained through healing. If that matters.
It matters to me. Would you like to do anything else?
I think that's all I can do from here. I want to
Okay.
remain grappled so I can hit its face.
That's not very nice. But now it's going. So you just attacked it, so it's going to try and bite you
Okay.
because that's what a roper does. A 20.
Yep, that hits.
All right, and so it bites your arm. So it moves its tendril, moves you a little closer to its big mouth, and I will show you what a roper looks like. A roper basically looks like a disturbing flesh stalactite with
I
lots of
don't like the
tentacles.
flesh part. I don't like that.
And this is hanging from the ceiling, correct?
And this is hanging from the ceiling, yes. And so you take 30 points of damage as it is chewing on you. It's a large monstrosity. These ropers.
Do I get my is it? Sorry, I'm not scanning quickly today. Uncanny dodge. I can see it, but I am
You
grappled.
can see it. You are grappled. I feel like you don't if you're grappled.
Okay.
All right, that's the roper's turn.
I'm sorry, that
well,
was
maybe-
30 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
What else could the roper do? Let's see. What
I can
else?
Coffee.
Roper could make some coffee. Lol.
Yeah.
Give me a strength saving throw.
Bugger. I haven't gotten to rage yet, which I was going to do in my turn. 16.
All right. So, Amlal, you take 12 points of damage because it tossed you to the bottom of the waterfall.
Oh no!
What? But I was going to go soon.
You left.
You went earlier than you thought.
How long was this since the end of our last fight, FYI? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know.
Minutes.
Well, you checked. Yeah, a couple minutes. You checked the bodies. You made a bunch
So,
of.
okay, so my
jokes.
rage ran out. It's no longer angry enough.
You did things that adventurers do.
All right, how much damage was that?
12.
12. That's not a problem. I'm more angry about being at the bottom of the waterfall. Sorry.
You are no longer grappled. Good news.
Bright side.
Just
We think we just go home now. Goodbye.
feel free. Regdar.
Well, I think I will firebolt this creature in the face.
Oh, I thought you were
There's
saying
no penalty for doing that, right?
no.
All right, I have rolled a 9.
All right, you firebolt some part of the cavern.
I
Cave.
firebolt a completely different stalactite.
They all look.
Dude,
They look so similar.
look alike.
All right, sorry, team, I'm done.
Umlaw.
Well, now I'm angry.
With very good reason.
I will attempt to quickly scale the waterfall again.
All right.
And
Well, the rope is
as
still
I'm-
there.
As I'm now angry, I also get advantage on my athletics check.
All right. Well,
You're angry at the
25.
so are you?
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
You shimmy up
Speed climbing.
40 feet. What's your movement?
My movement is 40 feet.
So you are at the top of the waterfall.
Was that my action or was that a move?
That was your move. And an action, actually, climbing a rope, I suppose.
Wait, that's a move
we'll
and
be-
an action?
We'll be. That's your move.
Okay. In that case, I would like to, assuming since I've gotten as close as I can, hurl a javelin at this stupid roper right in its face. Stupid roper face.
It's a popular target.
I thought so. I don't have advantage. Just I pick one. You want to just take the first one? It's 11. It's not very good.
Neither of them hit. So it clatters off of its skin.
But I'm so angry.
Now you're even more angry? Does it work that way?
Yes, I'm just rage upon rage.
Double rage.
He's got a lot of
That's
anger.
right.
Anything else?
I made an attack. I did. Yep, I think that's it for me.
All right, Kachka. You've got. You are grappled by a roper.
As so frequently happens. All right, so we're all dangling some distance below this thing, right?
Correct.
Okay. I with my my cleatar
Well, not all of you. Actually, I should say Shara is right next to it.
right next to it, but some distance probably below it a little bit.
It just tried to bite me, or it just did bite me.
Doesn't make any
so-
sense. You can't be both right next to it and some distance below it.
Well, I mean, it's like a long thing, so is she towards the bottom of the
It is
hanging?
She
thing?
is as if she was standing next to it. in
Well, yeah,
combat.
it bit at her. So basically, it took a tentacle and sort of like said num 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 num, and now it's right there. So Shara's right there.
I'm sorry. It said what?
Num, num,
And how
num,
high
num,
off
num,
the
num.
ground is this thing?
Thank you.
This thing is what, 20 feet off the ground?
Okay. Interesting. All right, I'm going to try something that I have not done previously. I am going to. Well, I've tried.
Think
and
about
I've
your actions.
failed repeatedly. But first of all, I yelled at everybody, "Close your eyes!" And then I cast.
Oh no!
And then I cast hypnotic pattern.
I do
Close
close my
what?
eyes. Point of
I
order.
close my
Yeah.
eyes.
I'm not closing
hypnotic
my eyes.
pattern.
Like really, like.
Let me see
So,
what
I double close my eyes.
A
Just
twisting pattern of
blind.
colors appears and weaves through the air around this creature, and it needs to attempt to make a wisdom saving throw.
each creature in the area who sees the pattern. So that is everyone in a 30-foot cube.
Well, unless they close their eyes.
Which we did.
That's not how it works. Everyone within a 30-foot cube.
Well, we'll deal with that when we come to it.
So that's everyone.
I failed.
Well, not
So what was
all,
it
I don't
again?
think.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh, I also need to make that.
No, yes, that was not just Steve targeting the rest of the party. Scott, don't try that.
You never know.
Oh, it was almost an 18, and then it rolled over to a 4.
I
So
want to roll this.
I got an 11.
6.
16? What was the save?
16.
Yes!
Nope.
Nope.
do we all need to make that?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Scott rolled, we could not close our eyes.
Oh, well, I rolled an 8.
One wonders why I would make such a ruling when I get so flattering of an impersonation.
I thought it was fair.
To stop currying favor with the Dungeon Master. You dungeon masters always sticking together.
All right. So the important point is that the roper failed the wisdom saving throw. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Well, on a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by this spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. Since it's now incapacitated, it is no longer grappling.
Oh.
So we're all released from our grapples. Some of us.
Whee!
Yeah. Well, that's why I asked how high it was.
This feels familiar. I feel like I should have taken less damage landing on water.
The water is draining away though, so it's
Doesn't really matter.
If there's
from a
rocks
height.
down
Still-
below the
so-
water,
Still
You're-
pretty hard.
I said you were all like 5 feet above the water, so you did not take any damage, except for Shara,
Yep.
actually. Who will take... Oh, wait, I said 20 feet, right? So you take 10 points of damage.
I'm down to 12 hit points.
Okay. Were you affected previously by the pattern? Did you fail the saving throw?
Yeah,
All right. Well, since you took damage, you're no longer charmed by it, so
Oh.
you're fine.
that's nice.
So
now
you
you
know?
know how much pain you're in.
a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But at least you
Good.
can move.
This is a mixed bag.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? Kashka, you've charmed a lot of your party and a roper.
Yes, but the roper
Well,
is incapacitated and
is
not
so
grappling,
charming.
and its speed is 0.
Always
So we
charming.
have the opportunity to, hopefully get the hell away from this thing. But we'll see.
Okie dokie. Carlos.
So Scott, tell me the geography here. Is there any way for me to get within 5 feet striking distance of this thing, or is it just too far like up above the surface?
Well, there are tendrils, and so you can hit any of the tendrils
Okay,
if you
so
want.
I've got my
So,
two.
Carlos, this thing
Yes?
is incapacitated, which means it cannot take actions for the next minute.
Yes.
So I would recommend you spend your time like getting the rest of our party who may be incapacitated and shaking them awake because they can get knocked out of their stupor,
Yeah,
and then
'cause if
getting
we
us
hit him
away
once,
from this thing's reach
We only get one shot at him. when
Oh,
he's
it's incapacitated until we hit it.
until it
Until
takes
he takes
damage.
And if I may say,
Oh, so we could just
So
it's
sh-
stuck.
sh-
It's stationary. It plays a
Yes.
stalactite.
Yes.
So we should just
Also-
leave.
Oh, we should
can
leave.
we
should just head
add,
north.
we should leave. And if Shara wants to throw a dagger on the way out, Shara will do a crap ton of damage to it because it's incapacitated.
So,
That just seems spiteful.
Scott,
I am here to
I like
be
it.
spiteful.
is there another way out of this chamber other than down?
Yeah, to the north.
Do we want to continue or do we want to just backtrack?
Let's see where everyone is.
I think
Carlos.
I mean, we've
sunk
probably-
cost,
I
baby.
feel
Let's
like-
keep going.
Yeah.
could probably see. So Carlos could probably see to the north that there is a passageway.
And Zatasha's just going, look at the pretty lights, so she can't tell you what she thinks.
Ragnar says, I can see them too.
Almost gonna pick up Zatasha and Regdar, one over each shoulder.
Well, you
Like,
can
rub
shake them. You can shake them out of their stupor with an action,
Nope. Just
if you
picking them
want.
up and running with
or
me.
you can do that.
It takes a lot to shake Ragnar out of a stupor.
So
All right.
Carlos,
Well,
it's your turn.
pottery.
It's Carlos's turn. So Carlos is going to shake Zatasha awake. Snap out of it.
What?
Snap out of it.
The colors were
What
so
should
lovely.
we do? Should we just keep going this way or should we just backtrack?
Every single room we've gone in has had something terrible that's tried to kill us. The rooms that we've come through, we at least know what's in them.
She makes an excellent point.
All right, who else is entranced here?
Although we
So-
did leave some live guards on an island in one of those.
Yeah,
rooms.
well,
Yeah, 2 of them, and one of them was asleep.
Scott.
Yeah, awakening someone from a stupor is an action.
Yeah,
So that's your action.
yeah, that's my
I think
action.
the only other one was Regdar, so I'll grab Regdar.
We have
Well, I
a
can't,
full
'cause
minute
it's-
as
now
long
it's
as
my
my
turn.
concentration
Zatasha, yeah,
holds.
that's
So
right,
you
Zatasha.
so
guys are
that was
okay.
my action, and my move is to
Climb down the rope.
come down here and then climb down the rope next turn, I guess. But yeah, we're just gonna we're getting.
Don't
out of
worry
here.
about the rope. I'll cut you off an extra 50 feet from my 600.
Give me a
I'm
strength saving
carrying.
throw, Carlos.
With advantage?
No advantage.
15.
Oh,
Well, I mean, you're holding onto a rope, so you'd just be hanging. Right?
It's true. But luckily, Carlos does not need to hold on to the rope because he's at the bottom of the waterfall.
Yay! Oh, the bad kind. 15. I did a
you only
15, Scott. 15 for Pete's sake.
I heard you. But you only take 5 points of damage,
All right,
so
fine.
calm down.
I will not.
Settle down.
Carlos hardly ever takes any damage. Zatasha. I know.
I am going to wake up a Regdar. Shake him awake. Don't look at the colors. Just stop. We're getting out of here and we're going back the way we came.
I love it.
The colors are gone, by the way. It only appears for a second and then vanishes.
Well,
so you don't have to worry about it.
It stayed like on the inside of my eye. eyelids.
Yeah, I think I see it every time I close my eyes, which I do now.
That might be from landing on your head at the bottom of the waterfall, though.
Well, it's been a day.
I'm going to let's see. As part of my move, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. I'm going to run and jump off of the edge of the waterfall and then use wind step, which can let me fly up to 20 feet. So I'm going to try to fly the last 20 feet. We'll see. Or maybe the middle 20 feet.
Is activating wind step in action?
It is part of a move.
Oh, fancy. So remind me again. So 20 feet, you're 40 feet up. You jump
foiled
off.
Yep. And then I activate it, pretty quick. Like I'm okay falling the last 5 feet or so into the water. So I want to.
Okay.
So I want to fly, but then fly down.
Control landing.
Well, you fly down and land. Just give me an athletics check.
I assume, being the character that I am, that I land like belly flop style, and it's really ugly, and I'm on my face, which is totally fine because that's how I roll into water.
Any landing you can walk away from.
That was a 10.
So yes, you don't land as gracefully as, but you don't land
I've
on
never
your
done
face
anything
either.
gracefully in my life. It's fine.
But you're down there.
Yep.
And you don't take any damage. Is the important part.
Although
Shara,
I'm real low on psi points at this point, but
you are laying on the floor prone on this island. That you
Well, I
thought.
imagine I just kind of lay here for half a second.
I think, why did we go
You've
into
got
this room?
5.5 seconds left.
Then I'm going to use half my move to stand up. And
There are glittering coins in the water.
I
Just
think
reminding
I'm
people.
so injured and dazed at this point that it doesn't even register. So I'm gonna, like I said, stand up. I think take a second to look around. So now I'm down to like 4 seconds left. Notice that people are booking it to the waterfall. And so I'm going to go stand. I don't want to stand in the water. So I'm just going to like cross over to this island where Zatasha and Regdar were.
you could tie the rope around you.
Yeah, I could do that. I might need that
It's
help.
still attached to a stalactite. Or might.
And you could take an extra move with your cunning action, right? You could probably get down.
Well, I do kind of want to hit it with a crossbow bolt.
No.
Don't do it yet.
Yeah, I was
I'm
also
not gonna do it
having
yet.
that dilemma.
We got a minute. You've got 10 turns to work this out. It's okay.
Okay. So I think I'm just gonna stand here until my next turn, catching my breath and
Planning.
Yeah.
And reevaluating your life choices.
Yep. Every single one of them.
Regdar. Most people are jumping off the waterfall.
Yeah.
All your friends are doing it. Would you do it too?
You've already done it. You started a trend.
I follow them down the thing.
Do you use the rope?
I use the rope.
All right, give me an athletics check, please. With advantage.
I don't want to fall again. I rolled 2 9s.
Well, that's not great, Regdar.
Well, let's see. Last time you just assigned me damage before I got to do anything. I could cast Featherfall this time.
That's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
I have very few spell slots, but I'm going to do that.
I think
feel
we're
like
going
it's
to take a
worth it.
nap.
Yeah.
All right, I'm doing that.
All right.
Is there room for a tiny hut on top of one of these like plateaus?
It's a tiny hut. It's small.
It's 10-foot radius, which sort of pushes the bounds of tiny, but that one island in the main room where we had the portal was pretty big. So
Yeah. That's the one.
I don't think that, but it's specifically taller in the middle with like a little cliff thing. I
Well,
don't
that's
think
all right.
there's 10 feet of.
Sure, there is.
I'm sorry. Did you multi-class
There was
an
room
architect
for an
all of a sudden?
igloo.
What is happening?
There was room for an
If
igloo.
part of the hut hangs
Let's
over
sleep
a
in the
cliff,
igloo.
it's
It
not
hasn't
a problem.
melted. We'll just sleep in the igloo.
There you go.
It's not a load-bearing hut.
All right, so who's in there?
Or we
still?
could just
Shara and Kachka.
Yes.
As you are, you're seeing everyone. Oh, actually, and Umlal. You see everyone's like jumping off the waterfall and doing the things that people normally do.
It's normal.
Normal, totally normal stuff. And then from above you, you hear like I guess what can only be described as a hungry shriek as this slug-like thing with teeth falls down on top of you and attempts to bite you.
Awesome.
On top
great.
of
It had
whom?
friends?
On top of whoa. On top of
On
whom?
top of Umlal, Kachka, and Shara. There are
How
three of them.
big is this thing?
There's 3.
There are three of them.
Oh.
Oh, one for each of us. That's nice. We don't have to share. That's
No.
Good. All right. Well, I guess I
You
didn't
each-
waste this rage entirely. Here we go.
You each get your own. But it may not, who knows. If it'll hit.
Amala
throw it
yells
over
at
the
Shara and
waterfall.
Kachka. This is a bad room.
Shara does
That's
a
a good idea.
19 hit.
A 19?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Kachka does a 10 hit.
does not.
And Umlal does a 9 hit. I'm going to assume a 9 does not.
Eat it.
Wow.
It's trying to.
Did you just tell me to eat
Yeah,
it?
that was encouragement.
All right, Shara. Well, you're the only one that gets bitten. I apologize. From
Poor
this
Shara.
thing that looks like, a bitey worm. And you take
A bitey worm. Yay.
You take 11 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, cool.
And
Is that
this,
we can use with 1?
Yep.
Is my
this,
math right? Okay.
this thing is kind of, it's not on you, but it's unpleasantly close.
Cool.
I don't like this adventure. Everything hurts us.
It's this.
Oh, that's gotcha.
I'm just sick of water. Like I'm so pretty.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
awful.
Yeah. Everything
Back to
is.
the desert.
I just can't wait to get back to the surface. Just roll around in the
Yep,
sand.
yep.
Really feel it in your
Everybody,
pores.
everybody remember the water
what it is.
cultists we killed who thought that the water was great
Yeah.
and we should bring more water to
Yeah.
Athos? I'm so
Wow.
glad we
You know,
killed
I
that
have
guy.
never felt more Athasian.
You know what? Yeah. You know what I love about sand? It gets everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yes, and there, for listeners at home, these are piercers, if you want to check your monster manual.
I don't.
Are they
No.
like? Do they live in like a horrible symbiotic relationship with the Ropers?
You wouldn't
Just like
know
Jack Tripper.
this. But I will tell you that yes, they do. They are.
I mean,
They are the
you know.
larval form of a roper. So,
you could just say, "Oh,
They're babies.
see, roper babies.
Got it.
was a short-lived animated
Roper baby.
sequel to.
Wondering what Jack is up to. Roper
Muppet
Babies.
Baby
That
/
Larry's
Three
down
Company
at the-
crossover.
Regal Beagle.
I mean, this whole situation is not too dissimilar for most of my interactions with landlords.
Umlal, you've got
Little
this
social commentary there.
piercer kind of laying in the water next to you, bobbing in the water, and kind of clacking its
Clacking.
claws
great.
at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
clacks.
murder this thing. I'm angry. I'm not seeing straight. I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
hit
get
it with my
disadvantage to hit
greatsword.
then.
Why do I have disadvantage to hit it?
You're not seeing straight.
No, he's a barbarian. Anger is his base condition.
This is where I am. This is where I live.
You live in this room.
That's
you
a
would think
crit.
that you'd know there was a rope.
Woo-wee.
All right. I will tell you, here's a little secret. Babies in general, no matter the breed or species, don't have a lot of hit points. So,
Oh, I wish
Umlal,
somebody had told
you'll
me that
probably-
a couple of years
probably
ago.
kill this baby pretty quickly.
Yeah. All right. Great. So having done that, I will run over to.
Well, how much damage did you do?
How much damage did I do? I did apparently. Wow, a rather poor 17.
All right.
Sorry,
Well,
19.
that's rather
19,
poor.
19 damage.
well, this baby is made of sterner stuff than that.
You just told me
Oh, no.
it didn't take a
That's a
lot.
pretty tough baby.
I said it's all relative.
What?
Babies are relatives of the roper.
Babies.
That's true. These are the Roper's babies.
Crit. 2d6 plus 5. Crit. Oh, yeah, okay. 4, 9, 11. Yeah, all right.
He's double checking his
17.
math.
I'm double checking my math. 19.
As
Yeah,
you
there
well, you
was
should.
19 on a crit. All right. Well, I guess
a lot of damage.
I'll hit it again.
Fine.
26.
26 hits. I was very tempted to say misses, but I didn't.
17 damage.
And now you've killed yourself a baby.
Excellent.
I don't feel great about that, but okay.
After the first one, it gets a lot easier, trust me.
Oh,
I was going to run over and try to hit the one off Kachka, but now I don't have any attacks left, so that plan has kind of gone up. But I won't leave my friends alone up here, so I will run over next to Kachka and be like,
Yeah. The only thing we want to
get
avoid
out of here!
is it biting me with enough force to
Get to
break
the
my
chopper.
concentration.
Yes, but I would, Scott, I would like to be within 5 feet of that thing.
What thing? The baby or
the other
its
baby.
parent?
Yes,
Okay.
the baby.
The baby. You are 5. You're always 5 feet. From a baby.
I've never. Sorry, I don't have twins. I don't know.
It's not pleasant. Kachka.
Oh, poor Declan. You're okay.
The other one, on the other hand,
He knows what he did.
so all I see here in terms of icons is there is a slug on top of my square. Is there another slug somewhere else?
There is another slug next to Shara. Maybe you can't see that one. I will reveal that
The only one I see is right on top of my icon.
Yeah,
which
that's the only
just
one I
seems
see too.
rude.
There may be one under Shara's icon.
That could be.
There we go.
Look at all of these.
Hello.
Ooh,
Babies, babies, babies. Everywhere babies. Okay.
darn babies.
Is this thing up, on my head or around my shoulders or on the floor next to me?
It's on the floor next to you.
It's on the floor next to me.
Oops, I moved you instead of it.
Well, that's all right. I enjoyed it.
I moved you back so you could enjoy it again. What would you like to
Okay.
do, Kachka?
I will go ahead and hit this one to the east of me with an Eldritch Blast.
Ooh.
That's a blast of Eldritch energy. So I need to make an attack.
Oh, is hypnotic?
Oh, that's not great. That's only a 13.
So the Eldritch Blast seems to not do any damage to
Fortunately, I
this.
have a second blast that I can shoot off since
It seems like it missed.
I'm relatively high level.
It's
So
not like
21.
immune to it, Eldritch Blast. That hits and does damage.
Okay, let's see what it does. It's only 2d10, so it could be a lot or a very small amount. Or... Okay, takes 9 damage.
That's good.
I miss all right.
I didn't like it.
Could be worse. And yeah, I guess that's it for me.
All right. Well, you could still move.
Yeah, I guess I'm in between two. If I
Babies.
move, no matter where I go, I'm gonna get an attack of
Rogue.
opportunity, which I do not
That's
want. So let's not
Okay.
do that. I will just
Let's just
Stay where
remind
I'm at.
folks.
yeah, I think so.
All right, Carlos. You don't really know what's going on up there.
It's very
I am
loud down here.
I am
It is very
making my
loud.
way back as we
In
as,
the world today,
as we well,
It's
I'll
it's gonna
everything
take
you got.
everything you've got, you know.
Did like two halves of a dead baby snake thing come over the waterfall to tell
Three halves of
Carlos
dead baby
there's-
snakes.
What
there's
a
something
great
wrong?
title for this episode. Dead baby snake thing.
Carlos is making his way back to the island in the other room because he's gonna take a nappy nap.
Oh, I see. I thought you were going back up.
That's
Oh, he's going for the
Oh.
igloo.
Yep, igloo time.
All right. It's Carlos's favorite time.
It's igloo time.
Igloo time.
Take an igloo break.
Zatasha, what would you like to do?
I'm just waiting at the bottom of the waterfall. Like eventually, yeah,
Oh.
I want to head to the other room, but I'm waiting
So
for.
Carlos is like, I'm going to the igloo. And everybody else is like, okay, Carlos, you may be unsupervised in an igloo.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Yep.
Carlo,
I'm gone. I'm gone.
I'm
I
just
double
saying.
moved. I'm gone.
I just point that out because you generally don't like to leave Carlos unsupervised.
That is
But, you know,
true.
I'm
I'm all
not
the
playing.
way up here.
What's the worst that could happen?
You're right.
The mind goes wild.
All right. I guess I better follow Carlos, although he's going to get away from me no matter what, but because I'm not as fast as he is.
All
What
right,
I'm saying is, I'm role playing here. Good luck, people in that upper room.
Yep.
Ooh. It's a little
Perfectly
peek
fair.
behind the role-playing curtain, listeners.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
gonna
right?
take-
Like, you could be
No,
like, I
that's
know
true.
as a person that they're up there, and so I'm going to go get them. But like, Carlos doesn't know that. He just went down, and
not.
he's continuing on with the plan.
Yep.
You did agree.
I'm going
To a
to
plan.
For the first time
telepathically-
ever, Carlos is following the plan.
This time, the plan involves an igloo, and that's why.
Wait, maybe he is a mimic.
we just need to tell Carlos from now on when we're formulating
there's
plans
an
that there's an
igloo.
igloo at the end of everything.
Yeah.
Finally, you figured it out.
Or a floating ball of water.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's very igloo mode.
Oh,
Gary,
that's
yeah.
true.
He's just
Well,
looking
you know,
for
to
kind
be
of
fair,
curves, arcs,
this is
shapes.
probably the first time
Yeah.
Carlos has ever seen or experienced an igloo, and now he's realized his love of igloos.
It's true. I'm going to telepathically, since it's very loud in here, say to Carlos, "Don't you want to wait for everybody else?"
And we'll see
Yeah.
what his response is on his next turn.
Whoa.
So yeah. So I'm
Will
only-
Carlos respond? We'll find out next time on No, we're not. Shara.
What a cliffhanger.
I know.
Okay.
So you've
You
got
won't.
two kind of bitey, wormy babies near you, and
Me babies.
Am I grappled or prone or okay?
you are
disengaged.
standing up
Yep.
and living large.
Alrighty, so as a
I don't know if you're
bonus
living large,
action, I am disengaging and double moving the heck out of here.
This is very roguish behavior, and I like it.
An athletics check to go down the waterfall with the rope
With advantage.
with advantage. Come on, advantage. Don't fail me now. Advantage failed me now. That's a 6.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. All right, so you very speedily get away from the bitey, wormy babies.
And very speedily descends down the waterfall.
That's true.
We're gonna have an
You grab
Just go limp,
you
says
grab the
Rengar.
rope, and it is very slick, and you fall all the way down the waterfall. Oh no! Splash.
Rengar's gonna cast Featherfall.
Oh, look
Burn
at
into the
that!
Spell
Oh, wow.
slots.
And you
If
land.
we had all fallen together, I could have cast it just once.
That's true. And you
I can
land
target multiple creatures.
as if by magic, with the weight of a feather, and take no damage.
Thank you.
See, Carlos, not Carlos. Regdar is good to have around. Carlos, not good to have around. Regdar.
Carlos isn't around.
I will scurry after Zotasha and Carlos, rolling my eyes wildly the whole time because I'm still slightly concussed and frustrated.
Regdar says to Shara, "Meet us at the igloo."
Carlos, hold up! Wait for Rengar!
All right.
Carlos is gonna get there and find the igloo's gone, and it's gonna be very sad.
It's just gonna be a melted circle.
She's going to be crying. He's
Can
gonna
I
make an igloo
shout
from his tears?
at the end?
You
of,
can
at
shout.
the bottom of the waterfall. Can
I
I
suspect
say,
you shouted as you fell to your death.
they're under attack.
Non-deaf.
I don't know if anyone can hear me, but
I feel like I'm far enough away that I wouldn't be able
Did you
to
hear that? It was like roper babies or something. I don't
I have a
seems
song stuck
unlikely.
in my
know.
head
Probably
now.
nothing.
Everyone give me, everyone other than Kashka, give me, and Shara, give me perception checks to see if you hear at disadvantage. It's very loud in this.
Great.
I'm not even gonna roll. Carlos doesn't hear it.
Neither does Regdar.
I got
Rengar
an
rolled a
11.
7 and a 9, so 7.
What did you get, Erica?
11.
Nobody
confident
hears
in
your
all
shouts.
those.
Okay, Carlos got it's disadvantage. Carlos got a 3, so he doesn't hear it.
Oh, Carlos does not. I thought Carlos chose to fail. You can always choose to fail.
I decided I
Story
wanted
of
to
my
see if
life.
Carlos was ignoring it. It heard it and ignored it, or didn't hear it, but he didn't hear it.
Okay, you did not.
Carlos probably has an ear infection.
Oh no, should get that checked out.
Swimmer's ear.
No, he's okay.
All right,
That is one of the rarest ailments on
Yeah,
Earth.
the doctors don't know how to help.
no.
Yeah, they got sand
Sand
ear
ear.
all left and right, but swim ear's ear, no.
Kachka, you've got two
How did
bitey
you
wormy
even
babies,
do this?
and they both try to bite you. But does a 14 hit you? I don't think it does. Kachka.
It does not.
All right, so they both try to bite you, and they both fail. They're moving very slowly. You can tell that they're not used to
Are there
locomotion.
3 now? Or did one of them not get removed?
One is dead. Boop. There are only 2.
Bye-bye.
Come on, baby.
Bye-bye, baby.
Do the locomotion.
When the ropers come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. I'll stop there. Bye-bye, baby. As the waters all fall down, it's bye-bye,
All right.
baby.
Amla will lay into one of these babies with his greatsword. That's the only way he knows how to deal with babies. Do not leave him in charge of their children.
They love it.
He's a barbarian for a reason. I'm going to try to hit the one on the...
Are you going to try to hit the one that you've hit before, or hit the one that has not been hit as of yet? Or no, Ketchka has hit it.
Which one did Ketchka hit?
The one to the east.
Yeah, the one to the east.
Okay. Sure. Let's start with that one and see how
It has
that
an
goes.
Eldritch Blast scorch mark on it.
Ooh, I like it. All right.
Yeah, I know. That's
Ropers,
what I say about you, Dan.
don't let your babies grow up to
That
be
hits.
ropers.
Ropers.
It takes 14 slashing damage.
It is slashed in half. You cut it in twain, and it is done.
Fantastic. I will round on the other one. And
And
I'm
now
having
it's
great success
pontificating
here.
about celebrated jumping frogs, interestingly enough.
That's only a 15.
And that is exactly what you need to try to murder a baby.
Fantastic. 18 damage.
All right, but that baby doesn't want to be murdered. It's still
That's
alive.
a one tough baby.
Hey, that's what a tough baby you got there.
Do you want to wake up the roper and tell it?
No, I don't.
Compliment its parenting
I
skills.
don't think that's what I want. No, not
I'm
at all.
Just making.
But
I will
thank
give you a free action.
Thank you
to do it.
for the offer.
You're welcome.
Cool. Well, I look at Koshka and be like, maybe you get out of here.
Yeah,
Kachka, it is your turn.
maybe.
barbarian
I don't want to
has
be the
just
only one
told
that
you.
hasn't killed a baby today. I'm going to Eldritch Blast this effort.
I don't think you're the only
I
one.
got something to say.
Guys, we seem to be showing up on some very strange YouTube search algorithms
Interesting.
now. So, just
But the
I
people
think
love
we could
it.
sink further,
The
but we
people
have.
love it.
I'm going to unleash a couple of Eldritch Blasts upon this dude.
Doesn't matter much to me as long as it's dead.
We'll see how. Whoa, we'll see how it goes. That is a 16 and a 19.
You blast that baby twice.
Excellent.
oh god.
9 points of damage plus 7 points of damage for 16
All right.
points of damage.
You completely obliterate it. There is a piercer stain where the piercer was.
Piercer stain.
Oh man,
And
how are we
now-
gonna get that out?
I'm going to assume. Well,
Oh,
I
club
should.
soda.
I'm going to say. Is anyone going to do anything to the roper?
I
Just
was
killed 3 of its
considering-
babies.
All
I
right,
mean, that's a
other than
thing.
kill its babies.
All right, I
Other
did
than
have a
kills-
plan.
You did a lot of
I did
emotional
have just an
damage.
awesome plan. So I'll
Then
let
we will
Casca go down the waterfall.
Then
Oh,
we'll stay
no.
in initiative order if you're going to do
Oh,
something.
I look forward to your new character, Dan.
Basically all I was gonna do was jump as I jump backwards off the waterfall, throw a javelin.
All right,
That
well, we'll
seemed
let you do that.
awesome.
Plus, there's all these free javelins that keep falling down, so you don't have to worry about
Or
getting back.
yeah, I reclaim
Or-
all my javelins
Or
first,
consider,
and then
consider this idea that we
Reclaiming
just
my
let
javelin.
it sleep and get away, and when it wakes up, it doesn't know where to find us.
it
And
can't
it
go
has
anywhere.
no babies.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's not
All
a
right,
mobile
Kachka's
thing.
going to make her way down to the.
I don't know. Ropers can move, I think.
Oh, it's not Kachka's turn, is
Well,
it?
yeah.
Not very
I'm
Well,
waiting
it's-
fast.
We will resolve what's going on up here. So, Kachka, you may go down.
Did
the
Shara
rope if you like.
pass out when she went down? Or did
No,
she?
she
No,
Feather fall.
Regdar saved me.
Oh, you got feather
Do
fall.
we want
okay.
to? I mean, we can stay in initiative order. Fine, we'll stay in initiative order.
no,
Carlos,
that's fine.
it's your turn.
Oh, great.
Are you going to the igloo?
Yes, I'd like to. I guess I need to go down this waterfall.
You do.
Can I? How do I do that? Can I do a strength check or something? Acrobatics?
Yeah,
strength?
give me an athletics check. Athletics check.
is
check
this
what
one
they say
the
in France.
same? Is it 40 feet again?
Yes.
Ooh, a 12.
40 feet.
12.
Oh, that's not great.
All right. I think it's great.
You fall down the waterfall, and you take 14 points of damage. But as you're falling, you notice that the igloo is still there.
Thanks,
And
Scott.
at
That's
the
all
bottom
Really
of
my
my
like that.
igloo babies now.
continue
and it's all
moving
like bloody and gross inside.
toward the
so-
igloo.
It is.
Oh, that's
gross
right. Some
inside.
halflings ate a dude in there, didn't they?
Mhm.
There might be
Two-
more than
several.
entrails at
people.
this point.
Yeah, a couple dudes.
I think we were told that they eat like the whole thing.
and clean up. Presumably, they have table manners. If they're
but
gone,
sooner or later, that sort of activity produces byproduct. So
Zatasha. You see Carlos just kind of jump down the water. That's not true. He tries to carefully climb down, and you distinctly
Doesn't
hear,
work.
oops, and then he disappears.
and then crunch.
Oops.
I'm gonna do the same thing that I did before and jump off the waterfall and use my
you have to get there one.
my wind step. I'm double moving.
Okay. Well, then you land at the bottom of the waterfall.
Splash. Very awkwardly, but
Splash.
Carlos is looking the other way and there's nobody here. Nobody needs to see it.
No one
Scott,
is the
let's-
wiser.
Scott, I am revising my plan. We're just gonna go to the hut. No attacking the roper. We're shortcutting through this because it's incapacitated. You do not actually have advantage, and it doesn't matter. All it can do is not take actions. So
It doesn't matter.
This is pointless.
Story of my
I
life.
can
When I
build you
thought
about
it was
some
a
of
go
that
to the
rope.
hut. Let me put it this way: when I thought it has advantage and it was a possible automatic critical hit, that was worth it. This is not.
I mean, questionable there if it was worth it. But,
All right, well, then
it was
you
worth
can-
it for my feeling.
okay.
I'll assume then
Is that what we
that
care
you
about
will
now?
take some time and lower a rope and secure it, and instead of
Yeah, we're
trying
gonna do
to
all that.
scramble
Yeah.
up in a hurry, so everyone can get down to the portal room, which is where this is, and you see that a slowly melting igloo is still on the island, and you do notice
You should
that
delete
the water level.
the monster. It's not there anymore, right?
I'm not deleting that monster.
Oh, okay.
make
Well, we're
it
just
bigger.
gonna build a hut over it. No!
I deleted the monster, and this globe is not here either.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Because the water portal has
Remove
closed. And I cannot. It's
Can't.
part of the map.
Burned on the map.
Just don't look at
Oh,
it.
but that's a perfect place for Kachka's hut, right where the portal was.
sure.
Kachka's hut can go right where the portal is.
Kachka's hut. I mean, it may hang out over the edge of the cliff a little bit, so try not to
Deploy
roll
the
over in your
hut.
sleep. But
Can we
if
sleep,
anyone
please?
has spell slots
Please,
and
please.
healing to burn before we sleep,
I could happily give you some healing.
I could definitely use it.
We're not just taking a full.
But
long
it's a
rest.
long rest. I think if you're going to be fine anyway, right? You
Unless
get
something happens
full
at
health
night.
back. Not with Leomund's tiny hut surrounding us. We're all good.
It's all good, man.
They'll just come in
I
and they'll
just-
think that the globe turned into a hut.
I'm just waiting for Scott to say at 3 a.m. there's a knock
Something
on the door.
happens.
It's the roper.
Where
I know what
are
you
my
did.
babies?
My baby.
Are you kids up to something in there?
This tiny hut wasn't here before.
Isn't the tiny hut invisible?
Yes.
All right.
Isn't
So,
it? Let's see.
Are we
Operation
are-
Tiny Hut?
Yes.
Commence.
Have we taken on enough horrors for the day that we can maybe take a nap?
So you will know
Yes, go
that
ahead.
it will create an opaque dome that is any color Kachka chooses.
Oh,
Indeed.
make it the color of the water that was there before, and maybe they'll
Well,
think.
the globe just got small, or it sank into the hill.
It's half a globe. What is a dome but half a globe?
Exactly right.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
I'd
talking
say
about.
deep, but it's less deep.
I
it's
will
half deep.
go
it's
ahead and
yet submerged.
just in case we get interrupted during the night, I will go ahead and cast a Cure Wounds on Shara,
Thank you.
just in case.
remember that time we tried to leave this place and go somewhere else, and it took us 2 sessions and we didn't?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
it's not a great roll, unfortunately. So that is a 7.
And what wonders will await our adventurers as they emerge from Leomund's tiny hut?
Well, did we go into Leomund's tiny hut?
Yeah.
You're
Did
gonna
we?
go into
Did we
it? Are
rest?
you not going to
doing?
go into Leo? I thought you were going in
Are
there.
we
Well, I didn't know we had
You're
done
just
it.
making the hut for fun, or
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were
Regdar says it.
I thought we were just
Regdar says
discussing hut making. I didn't realize I'd done it yet.
blood trickling from his ear. I actually feel okay now.
Kachka says, "Look at my hut," and then he dispels it. You don't need that.
By the way, I
I'm
should
out
note
of-
it's
I'm out of third
opaque
levels.
to those outside. We can see out. So if you're planning on surprising us with some horrors when the hut dissolves in the morning, we should be entirely aware of those horrors by the time.
Wait, does this hut
Dissipates.
dissolve? Is this a dissolving hut?
Well, I mean, in 8 hours it disappears because it's magical.
Poof.
Well, disappearing and dissolving are different things.
Well, I choose to think
but
that
doesn't
it
matter.
disappears in a dissolving way.
Well, I grant you that. It is your
Roll
spell.
sleight of hand.
So are you casting Leomund's tiny hut, or should I, come up with
guess.
some
I don't know.
other...
Are we? What's going
Yeah,
on?
wait.
We're going to attempt to take a long rest and see what
All right.
happens.
I'm going to
In
make
the
a hut
hut.
atop of this little outcropping on the island.
Oh, look at an opaque dome springs forth. The color of...
Just like every other morning. It's well, let's make it that globy color that was there before.
Oh, it's a kind of a globy color.
Yeah.
And there you go. It's a hut. You can go in it. It's really a dome, but in the vernacular, it's a hut. Will the party enter the hut?
Will
for
they
a long
be in the hut
rest?
when I cast it?
Yes.
100%.
All right, so you are all in this hut. You can see through the hut.
Welcome to my hut.
I go to sleep
No,
immediately.
I leave.
Let me show you my etchings.
Long
I'm already
rest.
asleep.
Here, there's an etching on my forehead, and then I've got a
oh.
tattoo over here.
Oh, their body etchings.
If anybody bothers me, I'm going to shove them with my invisible mage hand.
I'm waiting for Scott to tell us what horrible thing happens to us, but my mouse cursor has been like hovering over long rests for like 8 minutes now.
And you
Also, I believe I'll be attuned to this thing.
Tony, I'm starting to think you're not really that interested in finding out what happens.
Sure. So this spell only lasts for 8 hours. So that would be your long rest, and then you need to attune for an hour. So that would be separate. So depending on if you want to do that before your long rest or after your long rest.
Do that over breakfast.
I'll do it over breakfast.
Okay. You long rest successfully. And as you emerge from the dissolving dome, what will our adventurers find? I don't know. Find out next time. Total Party Kill.
I like that. I think I prefer that to answers to questions such as these. It's just, I don't know.
I don't know. Well,
Some crap's gonna happen.
something will happen. Probably. I guess. Hey. The future is promised to no one.